setting up the positions. Saya starts things off with a headshot onto Davai. Of course, now everyone has to divert their attentions away. You never know who's lurking around the back. Something still sharp as ever, though, able to take down Saya. Xcurate has been spotted. First headhunter shot whiffed. And Something's just trying to play it safe, trying to play around the positions. Forsaken, unfortunately, getting taken out, though. And that's all down to Mindfreak. Still rounds left in the headhunter chamber. Goes back out. 2 players. A little bit too much.
A bit. Cam check, that was fast.
Okay. Just starting things off with a bit of that lurk. A bit of a re-peek and 2 kills. So quick, collected. The rest of the team now pushing up. A little bit of mind presence to know that there could be more players trying to make this B play happen. It happened on the pistol round. Maybe T1's going to do it again. A is completely open after all.
Yeah, Something already getting up towards heaven.
Good smoke, though.
Very good.
Allows for Something to play around the positions. You got Jing ready with the paint shells as well. This is a good setup.
It could be red. I mean, this is kind of what Paper X likes to do. Yeah. I know what you meant. All right, Forsaken. He's on for the ace.
Okay. He's got the quad. Dude, it's just round 3. T1's trying to play it safe, trying to do what they can do.
Yes.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, that spot.
Great fade. I mean, that's going to be now T1 trying to fight in for this, but Mindfreak is not going to let them go down without a swing. Shrouded steps away, and they are definitely aware of it, but look at what's happening across the map, too. Forsaken through the link. Catches Xcurate from behind.
The other 3 have quite a bit of money.
Waiting for exits, he's got the judge. There goes the first. Fires off a second shot even before he sees Mindfreak, and it does connect. They're in a bit of a tricky position right now as Forsaken hunkers down. Watches out over onto Pillar and captures onto 2 more players. B-side is open.
Knew there would be the reload, and he knew he could push through. Really smart play from Forsaken.
Jeez Louise, oh god. And now it's going to be the operator with the angle. Down goes Mindfreak. But down goes this. Oh, a spike carrier as well. Silent players come back in kind. Although they've got the positioning, the spike drops. Viper's Pit now out by Rossi. They know they should have this round. How do you push back in? Look at what's happening again. Forsaken. It's happening again.
I think Xcurate has a decent idea that his brother's doing this.
All right. Well, I want to see how Forsaken can. Does he check it? Do you know what your brother's doing? Or is it going to be in a pink mist?
I mean, they got time to really make sure that they're set up. Kind of come from all 3 angles at once.
Ooh!
Unbelievable.
1 shot, 1 kill. Now on to the next. And he's online for the ace. Rossi's right around the edge of it, and Forsaken just sprays downtown. Forsaken goes back in for a bit of adventure on his own. Uses the cyber cage to set up the spy camera. Does not expect his brother on the other side. He only spotted it, went in for this camera tag. The rest of the team, though, has already made their way in, but because of the smokes, Silent player able to take down Jing, Something in for a bit of a trade. 2 players remaining. You've got Noted, you've got the Blade Storm.
Oh my.
Comes down to sharpshooting. They know the angles. Something's prepared for it. Snaps back onto Izu's head. Triple kill on a hat trick now. He knows Xcurate right around the corner, too. Doesn't have the spike, though, so this is just going to come down to kills. Can Xcurate be accurate enough to out-snipe this? Watches down the angle onto where it stairs. It's taken a little bit too much time, so he brings back around. Catches Something just as he peeks out. Something on with the judge, though, is a very interesting thing. They've managed to go in and flood down the B site. Spike has been planted. Jing with the showstopper, although it doesn't quite land. Good bit of damage. Rossi comes in for the trade. Mindfreak trades right back. Paranoia sent out by Izu as they try to push back out from the door side. Shrouded steps into the smoke. Now they're trying to play around it. Defy definitely hears this. Goes back in, just a pre-fire, but the run and gun doesn't quite work out. Something comes back in off of the information just to try to collect on these kills. But point blank range, Saya player connects the shot into his team right now. But unfortunately blinded, not quite able to do all too much. Defy on the other side, a bit of a tap with the Phantom, but instantly traded. Spotted Xcurate through Waterfall now, Something. Wanting to take the duel, they know they have to watch out for Mound. Trades coming in, and the timer's still ticking away. A bit more of a standard round as Jing alongside Mindfreak, do their job at anchoring down this spike. T1 not able to retake.
They've overstacked it, and then on this Forsaken again!
Wide swings just a little bit further, an inch over the crosshair. Xscrit not able to fire off his operator. Mindfreak on the lurk this time. This is how you play Lotus. You've got the Neuro Theft as well, but Rossi coming back in to investigate. Great awareness. With the op now, though, picked up from his brother. Not quite able to flick back over.
He wide swung that angle, opened himself up to 2, and had to check.
Oh man, 2-on-4. Jing has the showstopper. Doesn't need it yet.
Bye.
Both players able to do so much. Now just pulls out the showstopper for a bit of security. Tries to blast pack away into safety or hop away into safety, but Izu, something just trying to land the shot, holds the position. Good swing now coming through. But at what cost? You still got stairs to worry about. And Izu doing a good job at anchoring. Despite, you know, still calling him a bit of a rookie, he is providing that impact. Xscrit now landing these shots.
Down A.
And Mindfreak trying to buy all the time he can. Forsaken. Got one.
Forsaken's got to watch out for Rossi.
Oh,
good dink. But Xscrit with the shorty jumping over.
Oh, he knows.
Wow. Okay. Oh, it's that Nightfall Carpe now. Vision.
Oh my god.
Sound completely robbed, low health, and it's just instills the rest of the T1 squad with so much confidence that they just push out and decimate Paper Rex.
And it's this toxic screen that cuts off the frontline players of Paper Rex again, and they don't have any ability to help off the back of it quick enough, and so you lose your 2 duelists.
The squad's been, split in half because of this.
We saw it earlier. Jing died trying to plant the spike, but they're still able to recover the round. But this time, it's going to take some heroics from Dubai and Mindfreak.
Last player standing.
Not today, not for now. As we near the end of the first half.
Look how fast
Oh boy.
they start swarming. Poor Dubai.
All right, able to get the first. He knew that one was coming in from defender spawn, and that's why he turned around, but wow. Oh, I don't know how great this is going to work out. Something able to trade off for Jing, but unfortunately that Sheriff has been dropped. Xscrit now on the other side, marking Pillar. Able to capture onto Forsaken. Mindfreak on the other side with the classic. Just peeks out at the right time, but goes in for the reload. And Rossi just capitalizes. Something now with the swings, and all of a sudden Rossi, cold and alone, feels the pressure, needs to get the spike down at the very least. He has the timing for it. But Paper Rex has the numbers.
Sheriff going to be grabbed by Devi, able to get a big chunk of healing. That could be a very, very important factor into how this round plays out. But Paper Rex kind of gambled incorrectly here. This is going to take some time, and now they realize, uh-oh.
Wow. Okay. So if you were in Rossi's shoes in this very situation, you can sense the timing of which Paper Rex might take to rotate over back onto C. He's going to make use of this. There are some pings across the map.
He's going to hear the footsteps, so.
What?
Whoa, whoa!
Something with the swing just... Forsaken has to stay tucked away. He's got some of these cages, he's got some trips, but is it going to be enough to deal with the full forces of T1? Saya with the blast pack beak, able to take him down.
Oh, what?
Something through the smoke! A bit of a skewer and 2 hits. Just get pierced. Now the 3 of them, remaining T1 players, pushing down into defender spawn. Xscrit's got the operator, able to make use of it. He's trying to be vocal about what he needs. The rest of the team trying to come back into support, but Jing just with the patience to tap on the brakes a little bit. Hide inside of this dark cover provided by Mindfreak. And sticking the defuse all the way through. Xscrit has to peek out, but Color being spent to just deal with the trip wires. They know that Forsaken's right around the corner. Didn't quite expect him to peek out at that time, though. Takes down Carpe. A couple more players going his way. Izu with a Sheriff able to cut down Forsaken at his knees. And now it's down to the rest of Paper Rex to try to recover from this initial assault.
Oh, Jing.
Oh, tries to peek out.
Great patience.
Xcure still on a bit of that flank, able to catch on to Mind Freak. The rest of the players from Paper X still up the front. Something with the operator
Oh
trying to
my.
land a shot, but Xcure already knows where to look. Jing, feeling a bit of the pressure, tries to hop away. Has the paint shells, he spends it, but the entire site engulfed in smoke. The rest of Paper X are thinking, let's rotate over to defend another part of the map. It's going to be that Boombot that gives something a bit of a tell, so he's able to punish Saya player. The op is now dropped.
Jing actually caught Carpe for quite a bit of damage on that showstopper. Only 25 HP left. No way to heal that up. Gonna have to try to bully your way through X-Curate.
Stairs, though.
Yeah, Devi's got to be so careful.
Izu's they're trying not to tell Paper X what they're doing. Now that the dark cover comes up, though, Paper X definitely aware. The jump peek. Can't do that too often now, but Devi peeks out at the right time. Slays 2, looks for the third. Work off of it. This is why this team works so well. They've got the synergy, they've got the chemistry. Something still safe enough. The door swung open. Forsaken finds his own frag. Spike dropped, and it's T1, you know, not able to quite commit into this.
They're gonna have to change directions. I don't really think you want to mess with this C site, but they may think about waiting it out, seeing if they can get some rotates out of Paper X. Paper X, they can be a little bit antsy, but they can spread themselves a little bit thinner. They can put Jing over on B, keep Devi at A, just to keep eyes on it. But I think this is the right read here from T1 to try to go over towards A. You still have the From the Shadows if things don't look great, and that's why I think part of the reason that Paper X is spreading the map like they are, but some of that attention paid over there. Saya player, fast kill onto something.
Great punish.
30 seconds left.
30 seconds, now they have to go in, but Mind Freak, he has been stepping up.
Oh no,
Now he's
Mind
got
Freak.
a lot of cover.
No, oh my god. So lucky that showstopper
Great
didn't
mechanics to dodge it, but he knows he has to watch out for a Saya player still. T1 building up on this
One enemy
off of
remaining.
Autumn's strat calling. Carpe executing it. Everyone pushing up forward now. They have the site.
It's gonna run out of time.
Slow and steady default into A, and it just works out well. Something, yeah. I mean, he's got the judge anyway, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Blaze Storm already popped, so might as well try to go for some kills, but T1, great adjustments coming through.
Planted their feet. They're not really biting on much. Devi gonna get this kill. Yep.
I mean, he's trying to work the map, but Carpe
30
is just
seconds
exploring it on his own. They know that they are running out of options. Don't want to go to A because the operator's there. B has been blocked off. No choice but to barrel through into C, but that's where Forsaken is. Extra good shots,
Spike down.
but when it comes
C.
down to it, running out of space, running out of time, Izu. You need those protocols to carefully
30
clear and
seconds
check every single one of these bounds. First of all, Tree going through. Paranoid's been sent out. Trade's
One
coming
enemy
in, but
remaining.
look at the number of
Spike
reinforcements
down
that Paper X has. Devi
Defenders
and
win.
Jing back in action.
It's just a touch of damage. He's gonna have to run, head for the hills, my friend.
Oh, he can't really make his way.
What?
What? He flicked over. It's got a headshot on the Saya player. Wow. Whatever it is,
Spike planted.
not quite able to put out any high tide, so it's just a full-on retake for Paper X now. They've got some of these pistols, they've got some of these flashes, and that's a great initiating utility to make their way onto site. Gonna be blocked off by the early cascade though. Xcure having a different playstyle from his brother Forsaken, but how is that playstyle gonna work out against a player
One enemy
just as
remaining.
aggressive? The entire team, Something, Jing, everyone's flooding
they
in
never
through
saw
the
Izu.
floodgates.
Oh.
Round now, got the full buy coming through. A good little bit of harbor utility. Trying to peek out alongside the flash, trying to play along with the timing of it, but T1 a little bit more prepared.
Yeah, I like the way they try that, using that cove to cut off that far left-hand angle from their perspective to try to isolate a player. It almost works
Spike
for
planted.
Devi. You know, trying to use, they got weaker guns, trying to see if they can at least get even trades out of it. But yeah, T1 not fooled.
And because they have the numbers, they can afford to leave Rossi on a bit of a lurk around Fountain. Got Something right up around Hookah. It's a bit more of a save round for Paper X right now, but clean shot nonetheless, and they might be able to rob some guns away from T1. Since it is the third, why not? You might as well go in for it. Just trying to be a little bit careful, a little bit safer.
Let's punish them.
Yeah, try to keep them punished, try to keep them around the spike. Hopped on over, took down Carpe. Make it expensive for T1 as they head on over into round number 4.
Even on the rounds you win, it doesn't feel great.
Trying to go in for a hitter against that Poison Cloud. What? Forsaken with the timing on it. Oh my goodness! Off of the Sky Smoke. He just goes in for the hat trick again and again. How many multi-kills have we seen today from him?
A lot.
Launching smoke.
A lot. And he's so confident in it. Once he gets one, it feels like he's guaranteed to get at least one more, if not two or more.
That's a good old jingle.
Yeah, well, you know, they're trying to catch him pushing off the back of that Sky Util, but Izu, patient, gonna take Jing down.
Shield going up.
Oh yeah, monster
T1
on the loose.
needing to exercise that patience. Going after it. Oh, good little bit of movement.
Spike
Divine deals
down,
with it so
B.
quickly. Accurate. Although he gets the trade, it's a lot of punish. 5 HP left. Numbers not exactly favoring T1, although it is a full 3-on-3. Apart from that, though, Mindfreak.
But look, they're in their heads. This Reckoning is not connecting on anybody. They can just wait this out. Something.
He's got the Empress as well.
Spike planted.
Looking for the opportunity.
With an op too, I mean, this is just great. If he lands the shot, actually
One
whips
enemy
though.
remaining.
Carpe now capturing onto Forsaken. Perfect stuff. You've got the Viper's Pit up and T1 looking to secure the entire site. Great times Dizzy by Carpe, tossed right up in the Aeolian air. And it's gonna be Mindfreak who gets spotted out. He knows he can't quite walk out of Garden for free.
Just looking to do what damage he can. He just barely gets out. Mindfreak, how?
Jeez. Not
He's
quite sure.
playing good right now. He's smart.
Reading the game, reading the timings of it, sense that there were players up around B, given the information from something, so he just calls for the right time to push out, and now re-aggressing back into A. Paper Rex is aware of it, but the orbital strike is not quite connecting. T1 manages to stick the spike plant, and now Saya player marking all of these corners. T1 going in with the rockets too, just to secure the round. Something's gonna try to make something happen, to turn things back around, but it's an operator. He's gonna have to isolate the duels. He's gonna have to do it as carefully as he can.
Remaining.
Wow. Great punch into Excurate. Goes in for the spike tap. Has no idea that Izu is right back around the corner through showers.
Smart wrap.
Turns back
Has
around
to
now,
leave.
but yeah, no time, not safe enough. Been spotted, Cascade sent out. T1 looking to initiate off of some of these flashes. Paper Rex trying to reposition themselves back over onto Triple, but unfortunately it's a little bit open. Rossi and Excurate able to punch them down. Something swaps over onto the shorty, able to connect, hops on over, tries to spot out ahead, but not quite able to find all too much just yet. Pate shells right under his nose. Divine watching his corner. He pushes past the snake bite, trying to find a shot with his operator still. A bit of movement and accuracy, hops over onto a different weapon, but Saya player just shuts him down. Raining from above. It's all down to Divine. High Tide just blocks off way too much, and Lamps is open. Got showers now. Taking down short. Divine just a blind spray, able to take down Saya player. No entries found. Carpe able to push up off of some utility. Heads lined up and still able to take down onto a second. Divine has to trade. Off of the, making use of the catch, sneak down into the corner. Divine finds one more. He's gotten a triple. Something coming up from the other side.
One enemy
Spike
remaining.
slowly ticking away, but
Oh my
Divine
God, Divine.
able to shut down yet another position. Here comes something. On the Paper X side. Now going back into investigate into this B area. You've got so many flashes being tossed out. It's a good textbook Paper X style strategy, but unfortunately the flashes do not favor them this time. They've lost out in this firefight.
The real question is, did Jing get spotted tucking into this corner?
Still trying to make use of it. Oh, a little bit nervous because of the mosh pit, but still able to recover nonetheless. Able to take down Excurate. Now, Paper X having recovered, Carpe down at 5 HP. It's going to be Saya player with the op that brings them back into the equation.
Hey, he had a great little round there. Holding things nicely. Can Forsaken do anything about this?
Swings out wide in the open.
Spike down.
Rossi was meant to cover, but unfortunately sidestepped at the wrong time. He was trying to peek for info. So now using the Cove just to mark that spike. High Tide to block off even more space.
Oh, but Saya knows. He's anticipating this wrap.
Gotta watch out for that op. Forsaken should know. Trigger
Enemy
discipline
remaining.
lets it pass for
30
1
seconds
second.
left.
Comes back in just to isolate the duel. Reckoning being sent out. Senses that Saya player is not exactly right around the spike. But wow, picked it up at the right time. He hops on over. Saya player might just be able to make it happen. But Forsaken quicker on the draw. Times in the past now. There's a little bit of a switch up around to A. Hookah definitely surprising something. The op shot whiffs, trying to reposition. Goes in for the Shardy and also the dismiss. Divine here to back him up. A double spray. Carpet with a stinger just to trade. Saya player finding one of his own now too, but something has gotten away with his life. Jing now with the outlaw. It's a bit of that half-buy strat from T1, and Carpe tries his darndest to make it work. Oh my God! Around to the right.
But it's again because something just can't quite get that opening. What the heck happened here?
A showstopper kill from Jing, a double, but T1 continues to press forward. They've managed to capitalize and trade off against 3 more players from Paper Rex. Down in the last round of the first half, it comes down, it falls onto Devi and Something's shoulders to save it. Paper Rex so far having a great lead, but T1 pushing the pressure on towards Paper Rex. Great angle, but wow. Awareness from Something to check. Sharper mechanics just to stop and fire accurately. He's gotten the Empress as he's going forward even further. Taps onto the spike, anticipates the Showers play. T1 not there, not near Showers to be found. Actually, it's around short, around truck. And playing together, making use of the spike's timing, covering all exits of the smoke, the wall as he falls. Curtains dropped, and now Devi able to find the first. But as soon as the rest of the T1 players continue to peek out, trying to trade, lo and behold, 3 more Paper Rex players are on the other side. Along with some of these frenzies, Forsaken captures the kills, and they want to press forward into the B site. They've got a full minute to work with, though, so no real need to commit to it unless they spot more. Using the boom bot now, but Saya player lands a great shot. Jing recovering off of it. They peek out into a lot of these. It is up against the full buy round, and Something still goes in for such a courageous peek. Unfortunately shut down by Rossi though, and T1 looking to control things a lot better this time on both extremities of the map. They've got Garden, they've got Showers. Now sensing that the hit is towards B, tucked away in the corner. Great readjustment on the crosshair for Execute. Jing, though, still with a movement and a Spectre. Picks up the rifle now. Goes in for the spike plant.
Full upgrades for him and Devi. Still 2 guiding lights, plus the paint shells.
T1 just taking a breather for this. Carpe has a prime position to set up a bit of a flank.
Devi, I think, pretty aware. I checked it, but the timing might just be a little funky.
Snake bite. Just to check a little corner. Nothing
One
much
by
spotted.
Enemy remaining.
Guiding light spent, and that's going to be Carpe finding him from behind. Can Jing pull Paper Rex out of this sticky situation? Nice little side swerve movement from Saya player.
He slipped the net, I think.
Perfect. Still very much hidden inside that corner. Jing now trying to recapture in towards Showers, using the blast pack to satchel away, but Exker comes back through. Paper Rex needing to try to get control over a site real quick. They've got the spike. They're sending it over onto B. But T1, while pulling off the same maneuvers from the previous round. Instead of Carpe, it's going to be easier, though. I think he just spotted him.
He saw him for sure. Did they see him is the question. They didn't see him.
Right around it. I have no idea. Devi waiting for the curtain to fall.
Last player standing.
Mind Freak, unfortunately, suffering that first contact.
Now they know.
Rossi,
What a read.
smart as ever. Devi just having to go for it regardless, and that's going to be T1 with that B lobby push. Now just taking quick control over Hookah. You've got to check that corner. Saya player with the showstopper at the right time.
Spike down B.
Down to it. Still T1 winning out in the exchange. TP, Forsaken turns back around. The Seekers went out. Jing has stayed back. So a bit of an early trade now. Forsaken might have fallen, but that's still okay. Look at how Jing's perched up on top of this box. Spikes down, thrashes through, and Jing's still pretty much okay. Even has time and space to go further in through halls. Might be able to wrap back around against Sideplayer and Rossi. The rest of the Paper X squad still very much alive though. Jing up around Elbow, peeks back out again. Wants to take down the wingman.
Storming away with this match.
It's one of those times where Forsaken's high tide works against him, but now just a full send into the A side. Jing, classic with the judge. He goes in, nails down Execute, picks up the rifle, but Carpe answers right back in kind. Just as quick. Dizzy sent up, Trailblazer trying to find him, but not found just yet. Spike is not planted because it's not safe enough. Izu right around the corner.
Spike's down.
Device hopped
Spike
off it for a
down
second.
A.
Forsaken trying to trade right back.
One enemy remaining.
It's gonna be Mindfreak committing the orbital strike just to give them a little bit more security. Rossi, the last one
Spike
left,
planted.
trying to wrap back around from Lamps. Does he know though? Sideplayer with the op as well.
Oh my God.
PaperX playing their own teleported plays. And
Wow.
Izu, unfortunately, not quite able to land the shot. Mindfreak on a bit of a lurk for himself. Catches onto the first player. Wingman throws off his crosshair. Great plays from Carpe as he tries to even out the numbers. Spike, however, will still be planted for PaperX.
Carpe's Gecko play is so good, man.
Control 2.
Here goes.
It connects onto Rossi. Carpe, though, swings out at the right time. There's a bit of a trade. Something along with the Empress, too, stays alive. Sideplayer still into the fray, though, along with its operator. Does not expect Forsaken from behind. There's that additional layer. PaperX dominating this exchange, this firefight. The crowd starting to chant for the team. PaperX as they approach match point. Execute, he's not out yet though. I don't want to count him out. Slowly approaching out, throws to front, anticipates the angle, flicks on towards his brother. Now on towards the Reckoning. That will give him a lot of information. Spots out Divide, tosses in the Cove, creates a little bit more space for himself. Has to swing out the sides. Spots out another player, but oh! Now just continuing to back off. PaperX trying to stay themselves alive, but T1 want overtime so bad. They've managed to deal with the initial onslaught. PaperX hanging back.
Because Execute gets out of there with his life, then he could use the high tide to keep PaperX from pressing forward onto B. They will continue to slide over in this direction, but he's moved in.
All ultimates are spent now. Side player marking Hookah. Lands the first shot. Execute with the off angle. Mindfreak in for the trade. But now, the entire T1 army, all of the archers, all of the cavalry have arrived. Can you take them down? The lone Ronin. Guiding light, he slipped past the smoke. Looks towards the first player, but Izu just a little bit sharper.
So on point as well. This is dangerous.
Desperately trying to push themselves into a third map, but Mindfreak does not allow them through. And Spike carrier dropped as well. I think he's definitely called it.
Yeah, and there's one of those Forsaken pushes with that Cascade, but this time he has backup. You know, trying to cut off a fight, trying to isolate players.
Oh, that's so much information.
There. Yeah, yep, they pretty much should know. But they're kind of waiting, maybe anticipating a grab of the spike and a rotate. They still haven't shifted anywhere else but showers. Now they're going with that Cove there. Great hold from Mindfreak.
Might as well let them sweat. Side player with a great dink though.
30 seconds left.
Comes back in, 30 seconds left. Spike still dropped out in the open. It's cold. Rossi tries to capture a little bit more space now. Trying to set up for something with his utility, but Jing catches him off the timing. Oh!
Checking on the lurk. They have to clear.
It's
Rossi.
pivotal. Still staying tucked away. Execute marking him. Device starts things off as he finds and discovers Saya player. This could be it.
Poison's off.
Rossi slowly pushing up front now, but the marking, two of them all together, all at once. PaperX